Hi everybody, it's Mr. Quick, and you might say that I'm a man who wears many hats. Well today, that is actually literally true. I am wearing many hats. But now we're going to put on the hat of a mathematician. Okay, we're going to talk about algebraic equations. And as we know, an equation is a mathematical statement that two expressions are equal. Also, if value for a variable makes an expression true, that value is the solution of the equation. We're going to talk about four different types of algebraic equations. We're going to talk about the four different operations, which as you know are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And we won't necessarily use these all in one day, but watch the video and you can come back to the video as we move from addition to subtraction to multiplication to division. Okay, let's keep going. All right, determine if the given value of the variable is a solution. So what they're telling us in this example, c, which is our variable, c plus 23 equals 48. And they're saying that c equals 35. Is that a solution? Well, if we do 35 plus 23 equals 48, is that true? We can see right off the bat there's a 3 in the tens place, a 2 in the tens place in this. If we add them together, we're going to be in the 50s. 5 and 3 is 8. So actually 35 plus 23 is 58. So that is not true. So the given value is not a solution. Okay. Down below we have 64 equals L minus 34. And they're telling us that, or they're asking us if L equals 98, does that make it true? Let's see. 98 minus 34, does that equal 64? Well, we know 8 minus 4 is 4, 9 minus 3 is 6, so that is true. So that the value of that variable being 98 is the solution to that problem. It is indeed. Okay, we're going to look at some addition, some algebraic addition. Okay, it says solve for x, and if you'll notice, put it in cursive. Not bad, right? Pretty cool. Okay, x plus 62 equals 93. Well, since we have an addition problem here, what we want to do is make this say x equals whatever our answer is. So we've got to get this 62 to the other side. We've got to take care of that. We've got to get rid of it. So since this is the plus symbol, we're actually going to subtract 62 from this side of the equation. And if we do something on this side of the equal sign, we have to do the same thing over here. So we're going to take 62 away over here. Well, if we subtract 62 minus 62, we have 0. So we can basically just cross that whole thing out, which gives us x equals, and then over here we've got to do the actual subtraction. So 93 minus 62, 3 minus 2 is 1, 9 minus 6 is 3. So we would bring that down, and we have x equals 31. So we solved for x plus 31, or excuse me, 31 plus 62 equals 93. So we know that x is 31. Check it out. This time, I used regular letters, solve for x. Okay, you'll see I've done two things. One, I flipped the problem around, and now we're using subtraction. So we have 40 equals x minus 11. Let me tell you something, guys. That's the same as x minus 11 equals 40. It's the same thing, it's just written in a different way. And since we want to get rid of the 11 on this side, we're going to, well, you see it's a subtraction, so we have to do the opposite. We're actually going to add 11, so minus 11 plus 11 cancels out. So we bring down our x. Same thing over here. We added 11 on that side, so we're going to add it on this side as well. Plus 11, 40 plus 11 gives us 51. X equals 51. Okay, let's keep rolling. Solve for x. What? I use block letters. How do you like me now? Okay, we have 3x equals 12. And if you remember from our previous discussions, when you see 3x, that is a multiplication problem. 3 times x equals 12. As you may have figured out, we're going to do the opposite. When it was addition, we subtracted. When it was subtraction, we added. Now we have multiplication, so we need to divide out the 3. And we're going to divide out the 3 on both sides. So these cancel out, which gives us x equals, and then we do 12 divided by 3. 3 goes into 12 4 times. And if you want to check your problem, you can just put the variable, or you can put the number back in for the variable. 3 times 4 does indeed equal 12, so we are correct. You get a little happy face. How do you like that? Down below, hey, I didn't use an X, I actually used a W. How do you like me now? Okay, 8 equals 4W, or 8 equals 4 times W. Same thing. We're going to divide out, since that's a multiplication problem, we're going to divide out the 4, so we can cancel that out. We're going to divide on the other side. 8 divided by 4 gives us 2. We've canceled out our 4's over here. We have 2 equals W, which is the same as W equals 2. Okay, let's look at one more. Solve for x. This time, I wrote that really small. Pretty cool, huh? I know you're so excited watching that. Also, I wrote it in red. Yeah. All right. So we have x divided by 5 equals 4. Okay? This is a division problem. We're going to do the same thing. Previously, when it was multiplication, we divided. Now that it's division, we're going to multiply. We're going to multiply out the 5 in this case. We have x divided by 5, so we're going to multiply by 5 and cancel those 2 out. Well, if we multiply by 5 on one side, we've got to do the same thing on the other side, which gives us x equals 4 times 5, which, as we know, is 20. Okay? Let's look down here. We have 12 equals x divided by 4. Okay, what do you think we're going to do? Think about it. Think about it. Okay, you got it. Yeah, we're going to multiply out the 4. Okay, 4, x divided by 4, you multiply the 4, you can cancel those out. We'll multiply on the other side, so that gives us 4 times 12 equals x. We need to solve. Let's do the math here. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 1 is 4. X equals 48. Okay, this is a video that you can come back to many times as we go through our different algebraic operations. If you have any questions, please bring them to me. I can't wait to see you in class next time we see you.